students. I'm going to discuss theme and main characters of the chapter Lost Spring of your books Flamingo, which is written by Anise Jung. First of all, I would like to tell you about the theme. The story Lost Spring deals with the deplorable condition of poor children who get forced to miss the simple joyful moments of childhood because of their socio-economic condition. These children are not given the opportunity of schooling and are compelled to start working early in life. The author, Anise Jung, strives hard to eliminate child labor through her book. She propagates the education of children and enforcement of strict law against child labor by the government. The message is to put an end to child exploitation and let all children enjoy the days of spring and joy. Now, the theme is the plight of street children forced into labor early in life and denied opportunity of schooling. And the sub-theme is the callousness of society and the political class to the suffering of the poor. The grinning poverty and tradition which condemn these children to life of exploitation. And the plight of the street children forced into labor early in life and denied the opportunities of schooling has led to many harshness in the world. Now, one by one, I would like to tell you about the main protagonist of the story, Sahib-e-Alam. First of all, Sahib-e-Alam is a rag picker of 9 to 10-year-old from distant village of Dhaka, Bangladesh. Ironically, Sahib-e-Alam means the Lord of the Universe, and he is oblivious of what it meant, contrary to what his name represents. He roams in the street with his friends, an army of barefooted boys. Sahib represents thousands of rag pickers who scrounge in the garbage heaps to make both ends meet. Sahib-e-Alam left home with his family because of storms, natural calamity, floods, and settled in Delhi in miserable condition. 10,000 rag pickers like him live there in structure of mud with roofs and roof of tin and tarpaulin. All the families are devoid of sewage and drainage water. They are living there for more than 30 years without identity, without permit. They have ration cards having names and which enable them to buy grain. He works for tea stall owner. He earns 800 rupees and 3 times meal, but he feels bound. He has a master. Sahib admires tennis player, gets shoes, but can't dream of playing the game. Sometimes he finds 10 rupees or even a silver coin. But when we talk about the character, there is a love element of surprise and suspense in him. He has a carefree life, but ironically, he is burdened. His childhood is stolen. Now, I would like to tell you about Mukesh. Mukesh is a young boy who belongs to a bangle maker family from Firozabad, the city which is famous for its colorful bangles, where almost every color of bangles are made. He lives in Firozabad with his family. Firozabad is famous for bangle industries, where almost 20,000 children illegally work with adults in dingy cells at high temperature around the furnace without air and light. Mukesh's family works in bangle industry and have spent generations working around forge without even enough food for survival. The workers there lose health, eyesight, but Mukesh doesn't want to adopt ancestral work in the bangle industry. He has a dream to be motor mechanic. He takes the author to his half-built home through a narrow stringing lane choked with garbage and 24 hours running water. There is no facility of proper drainage and dirty water management. The author sees the door of the house is made of tin with poor stability. The writer tells us that the bangle makers of Firozabad are poor, they are poverty stricken, they are burdened by the fact of particular caste in which they are born, bangle makers. They have to continue the traditional profession. Further, the society has formed a harsh circle, vicious circle around them. The moneylenders, middlemen, policemen, law keepers, officers, and politicians all together form a barrier around them and tie them in a grip of poverty. They cannot escape from it. This is about the main character Mukesh. Thank you. Have a nice day.